The master of technology, Steve Jobs, said, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do." In this episode, let's step back a second and learn to lovify our work. Welcome to Essentially You, the weekly podcast in 5 minutes or less designed to help you advance your career and grow professionally. My name is Mark Mathai, and I believe that if you can rock your work, you can love your life. Welcome to the show. Believe it or not, you probably do. There was a time when I didn't love my work. I showed up every day. I was really good at it, and things were going well until they weren't. You see, I loved the people I was working with. I loved some of the things I got to do. I loved the prestige of being at the top of my game in this field. But I was really good at it, but probably not great at it. And that made the difference in my career. Falling in love with work requires that we figure out how do we get to that point where we're doing the work that we can really say we love to do, that it's meaningful and making a difference in the world. At one point in my life, I could tell you I was making a difference in people who worked with me's world, but I don't know that the product or service that we were putting out was making a big enough impact that filled my heart so fully. So I had to figure out how to move my career from good to great so that I could learn to love what I do. What I call this is, how do we learn to lovify the work that we're doing? Well, let me use love as an acronym and give you 4 key ways that each and every one of us can do that in any endeavor that we're doing. The first, the L, is linking. We need to link arms with others because as we build influence and as we do great work, we need a team. And that link or those connections are critical. Do you have a sense of belonging in the team that you serve with? Are you linked arm in arm? So much so that the people you're linked arms with in the arena we call work are no longer the enemy. They're the ally. There's no more comparisons, no more jealousy. It's us versus whatever's coming against us serving our mission. That is link, and that's the first thing we need to learn. The next is even more important. We need to have active outreach once we're linked, because a team that links together will die and become outdated quickly if you don't have new influences, new experiences, new people joining your team. So once we create that link, we need to outreach. We need to pull in other people who are different than ourselves and give them an opportunity at that same connection. First, we give access, then we deepen the connection, and then we go and invite more people in. And the more we invite in, the further our reach becomes and the potential of the organization expands. But as a leader, you need to do something else. You can link and you can outreach, but you have to be able to visualize the outcome that you're trying to achieve. And this is where great leaders cast great visions that are clear and articulate. Do you have in your mind what goals you want to achieve? And have you visualized that or created a vision for your team to follow? The clearer you are in the vision you're casting, the easier it is for your linked team members to bring in the right talent, surround it, and really go to work. And finally, at the end of the day, you need to empower those that are in your linkage, that are in your connections, that are your peer group, your allies, your resources. How do we do that? Well, we empower them by trusting them. We learn to give each other the benefit of the doubt because we're no longer in competition versus each other. We're in competition to serve the mission of the organization. You see, love can happen in strange and easy ways at work, but it starts with linking people together, coming together and forming trusted bonds of partnerships. Your connection will drive that. Then we outreach to make sure that we're diverse and inclusive, and we're making a difference by having different perspectives work on it. And then we visualize and set vision that's clear and that everyone in their mind knows the goal and the target that we're aiming for. And then you empower the best of the best to go out and get it done. You step back and you orchestrate this, and you give people the freedom to make mistakes, always giving them the benefit of the doubt. Friends, I believe that we can love our work, But sometimes we have to get out of our own way. As Bono said from U2, the lead singer, that love has to fight for its existence. And at work, we have to fight to make sure that it exists within our teams. We do that simply by linking together, outreaching and being diverse, visualizing what we're trying to accomplish, and then empowering each and every one of us to go out there and get it done with having the benefit of the doubt. All right, if we can do this together, if we can really begin to love our work or lovify the things that we're doing, then I believe that each and every one of us can get out there and rock our work so that we all can love our life. And now it's your turn to get out there and rock your work so that you can love your life. Not every job is going to be your dream job. I get that. However, if you can use your strengths every day and you know your stuff, the sky is the limit. If you've liked what you've learned, will you consider subscribing on iTunes and leaving a review? I'd sure appreciate it. Until next week, I'm cheering for you.